Hey, welcome to Wine Jam with me, Sam Cash, and we are at the London Wine Fair 2018. We're going to be looking at quite a few different wines to be tasting this year. It'll be interesting to see. I know personally there's been some frost damage from before. In France there's also been wildfires in America, if that's been a bit of an issue or not. But mostly going to see what's new, what's happening, and see what we go from there. Well, hey, lanyards! We all love these at the London Wine Fair. We're just going to pick up little tiny glasses that we have over here, and then we're going to venture into the wine fair. Thank you. And here we go. Plenty of wines around here, so it's quite a hard selection to try and choose exactly what you're looking for. There's an upper deck and there's a lower deck. And firstly come the Stanley Estates, Marlborough wines. Alright, so we're just trying the Sauvignon Blanc that you've pour on, which is quite nice. Already kind of getting quite this usual strong sort of fruit flavours in the nose, that kind of gooseberry that kind of usually kind of associated with.
Yeah, certainly with our Stanley Estates 2017 Sauvignon Blanc, we've certainly got a bit of gooseberry coming through there. It's quite restrained in style, try to pick nice ripe fruit, and it's very much almost a little bit of passion fruit, bit of elderflower, bit of sort of scrunched up blackcurrant leaves. Those sort of angles, bit of definitely elderflower coming through on the palate as well. So it's superb wine for us. It's really reflecting our terroir in the Arnuad Valley in Marlborough.
It's got quite a few layers of it, actually. I was quite surprised.
It certainly carries it through on the palate, and from the initial explosion of you getting through. The whole weight coming through with the way the flavour's evolving in the mouth, and then coming through to a nice sort of clean finish with good minerality. It's definitely how we see the wines reflected in our soil there. So that's what we deliver.
It's got a nice acidity there as well. I've seen that run through your wines here as well, which is kind of nice because it kind of like has a refreshing kind of.
It's certainly refreshing with the acidity, and it's definitely a feature is having the aromatics coming through on the front end of the palate as well. So typically really aromatic and delivers through to the back palate.
Yeah, that's lovely. And next up is some beautiful labels, but even more beautiful and amazing was this label, which gets discovered with flames of fire. Castile New, Sophie's favourite.
Chardonnay dominance.
Tasting champagne by Robert here, whose own wine he's got with us today, and we're just going to taste the Prelude, which is it's aging of around.
It's around 12 years aging in our cellar on lees. That means the wine stay on the deposit for 12 years before disgorgement. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So I've tried his brew before as well, and it's been really interesting to taste very different flavours I wouldn't usually get from a champagne. So we're just going to try this Prelude if you don't.
Yes. So this champagne, the blend basically it's 12 years aging on lees, and 60% coming from Pinot Noir. 20% Chardonnay, 20% Pinot Meunier.
Lovely. Yeah, it's got a very nice creamy nose to this. There's still some quite nice fruit there, some white peaches, even floral notes. But it's still quite refreshing and it's quite surprising.
Yes, it's very
for me.
The idea on this champagne is to get a long and quite long maturation on lees, but to keep the freshness. And to do this, actually, it's pure, what I said, pure stainless steel, the age of winemaking. So actually, we don't use any wood because we want to keep the wine very fresh. And the taste, the aging taste, is coming only from the contact on the lees.
Okay, so it's just that's a pure expression of just from that and from pretty much for us. Okay.
And this specific champagne, it can be interesting because if you taste it at room temperature, actually, it's becoming a wine. It's very interesting. So you can decant it, pour it at room temperature, and you have a different profile. But it's quite interesting.
Oh, quite interesting. So, and your vineyards, you were saying, you've got your own vineyard selections from.
Yes, in the family we own the vineyard. We bought our first vineyard in 1722. It was quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
And we have two main vineyards. One is Vallée de la Marne for Pinot Meunier, and the second one is Côte de Blanc for Chardonnay, mainly in Vertu. So we have both fruitness coming from Vallée de la Marne, and Chardonnay coming from Côte de Blanc brings the minerality.
Yeah. Oh,
So
wow.
both together, it's balancing the wine.
That's lovely. Well, I've definitely got to check his champagne out. It's a brilliant selection and some really interesting flavours. I think that's the great thing to see when it's kind of a good expression from a smaller producer, which is not what maybe you might get from bigger brands, I would like to think. So definitely, please check the champagnes out. Thank you
Very much. Thank you.
Well, there's always chilled wine. Why don't you try a chilled glass? This will be perfect for those summer days. Up on this top floor level here, we found some young producers and some interesting wines, especially at one specific table. They were pouring out a Petit Verdot as well as some Pinot Noir, which are really fresh, bright and interesting, and especially their table with all their wine maps and the wines that were connected to the areas they're coming from. I'll check out the box. These young wine producers look really interesting. Night Timber and their bus, always a lovely one to see, and Wines of Chile area, where I happened to come across one of my favourite wines. If you ever ask me what's my favourite or top wine, this is definitely one of them. This is the Santa Rita Casa Real. It's a beautiful wine. I definitely recommend it. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, so it's a Bordeaux blend. Really good stuff. These are the wines of the awards, so you get awarded wines to taste here, and the Chronic Cellars in the top right hand corner there. That wine there, we did a review with a TV series. What would pair well with a wine in a TV series? I just finished doing the London Wine Fair 2018. It was really enjoyable. There's some really interesting wines out there. There was some interesting labels that you'll see as well. I think I really enjoyed the sort of small young producers that were being sort of shown here. I didn't get around enough. It's probably why it's a 3-day event. But I thoroughly enjoyed kind of, again, tasting new wines and new expressions of what people had sort of produced. I hope you found some new wines, guys. And yeah, this is me wrapping up the London Wine Fair. Okay, see you guys soon. Guys, thanks for watching our video. Please like down below if you like our videos, and we will be having more content, which you can click here and here of the videos that we've done already.
Or you can also subscribe just here by clicking here.
Exactly. So we hope you see more of our wine content because we love it.
You'll love it as well, I promise. On that note, cheers.
Cheers.
See you guys soon.